Good morning. It's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day out there. Well, looks what I got here going on. I got the dash apart again. Well, it's for good reason. Look what I did done and done. This is a factory 78 Chevy AC Delco, basically AM/FM cassette. What's that blue button? Oh, that's Bluetooth, and that's an AV input. Yes, this fantastic gentleman on eBay sells these redone. You'll see them on there periodically, but I had a few cocktails probably and clicked the button and boop. Spent a little money on this, but that's worth it because I've been driving around and my tape deck stopped working, and I really like my tapes. I really like the old school of this truck, you know. And look at the presets now. I listen to radio. I like the antenna, but in the process of taking the dash out, I broke some more plastic. So what we got to do is, it's the vent plastic here. These tabs broke off. Just touched it. I mean, so how are you going to fix that, Mike? Well, you can see my last repair on the corner of the dash. I built that. I made that whole corner out of this fantastic stuff. I told you about it before, but I mean, look at the front. I even got the wrinkle finish paint. I mean, you can see the seam, but from here, looks good. But what I love to use is this JB Weld plastic bonder, black. Not a sponsor. If you guys want to, that would be great, because you're not going to find me. I'm not that big. But anyway, so I'm going to build up. I probably should build up here, and then on these pieces, or the vent piece itself. No, I'm sorry. On the, this piece here, it needs there's a top and a bottom, there's a front and a back. Okay, so these are the ones that broke. So underneath there where it taps, right there, it needs to be built up, and then the whole front needs to be built up. But the tricky part is this tightness of this is what makes determines how loose your vent is. I had some foam on here. It's probably on the seat here. But so yeah, I got to build it up enough that I can clamp it, but not too tight so this doesn't move, and you don't want it loose. So I'll put a good hunk in there, and I can always file it down, sand it down. But I'm going to make a mold. I'm just going to use masking tape, kind of build up, maybe even some cardboard, build up a little, basically a wall foundation. You're building things they build in a house. Wood forms, masking tape forms, build it up, slather this stuff in there, and it dries hard as a rock. It's great, and you can tap it. So yeah, I can see that one's split too. I should probably do a thing there and get some proper screws that aren't going to bugger that up again. Nice bracketry. It's just kind of the radio just resting on it. There are some tabs on the back. You can see one up there. I could bolt it too, but I think it's kind of just to support the weight of this thing. All right, so I've got everything laid out on the workbench here. Cleaned up, got all the dust off. Let's see how smooth this is. The epoxy's not going to like that, so we got to scuff all this up. And I'll show you on this piece easier. Looks like I did this in the past, and still got a hole in it. I don't know. Is there not much heat coming through there, or maybe I just did a really light skim coat? I don't remember sanding it either, so maybe this will help. We'll do another light skim coat on this, clean it up, give the epoxy something to stick to. And same with this. I'm gonna get all this. And on these, I just need to build up with the tape, like build up a flat piece like that. Epoxy will all over it. Probably lay it like that, so it builds up. Same with that one, and by the time we're done, it'll look just like that, but different. There's one, so something like that. Just gonna fill this whole well here. It's got to come up to about that height. That way it'll be like this side. Higher the better. I can always sand it down. So on this side I'm just gonna probably not fill it, but just go around that, strengthen it up. And maybe I'll just coat these to give them a little strength. Well, anybody need a foundation poured? I am your guy. You clearly can see that. I think this is gonna work. I'll just goop it up in there, fill it up to the rim there, fill it up to yay, and then same. I might cut this back so I can get in there, and set it level so it builds up. And I think it's kind of got an angle like that on this side. The tabs are already there, which is kind of taped off the same angle. All right, it's just a matter of mixing this up. It's easy, 2-part, stir it all together. I think you have like 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Yeah, it's good stuff. Okay, first modifications made. Just gonna fill up this little well instead of the whole thing. And these ones, same thing. And first layer's good. Now I got a smaller tab to fill in. Boom. It's gonna be mint, I'm telling you. This came out all right. I just kind of brushed it on there. You won't see this. It's the back side of the dash. All right, here's the finished tabs. This one looks like it's not connected, but it is. Yeah, I can make that a lot prettier, but you're not going to see it. Same with this one. We needed the post on that one. Post on that one. That one's good. You just have to be gentle putting it back in, not to break it. That's where it. Yeah, when you drop it like that, that's what happens. It gets stressed right here going into the dash. It pushes down on that, so you just gotta be careful. These old freaking bones. What? Yeah, that's morphine. We don't want to get we don't want to get flagged, but yeah, we got a factory AC Delco tape deck with Bluetooth and audio in. So yeah, I'm playing Bluetooth speaker through my phone right now. Tape deck works. Super excited. I just like this stock basic stuff. I still have the mono speaker. It sounds like crap and I love it. And there she is, dash in, everything back together. Yeah, it sounds awful. They do make 2 speakers that go up here in place of the one. I might do that, because the beauty of this truck is there are no holes. Nobody put any holes. Nobody cut the doors. You know, you're not supposed to do that. And then the later models had speakers in each corner, but I guess I could put some in the back too. I don't know. But it's kind of cool. Bluetooth upgrade. The guy on eBay does these. Really nice job. All right. Later.